Hi everybody. This is kind of an impromptu video, but I've got to share something with all of you that just happened to us this morning. We've just been through several days of some pretty diverse weather, and it's been pretty regularly going down into the 30s at night. We had a couple of nights that it was in the 20s, and we also had a snowstorm. You laying by the heater? You're smart. Oh dear. It snowed. Oh my gosh. What is it? We got snow? Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Hold on. Hold on. Go ahead. Yeah. What? Oh my goodness. What's this snow? Oh, there. Hey. Look at it. Oh. Well, you remember the snowballs? What? You remember the snow, don't you? Oh, yeah. What? Oh, you like the snow, huh? Oh, get it. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Easy. I got something for you. What's it? You better get it. Good boy. Oh, it's okay. Okay. Oh. What do we got up there? Oh my gosh. Yep, not getting a lot of solar this morning. Well, they'll be nice and clean, that's for dang sure. Sorry, windshield. You're gonna take a big hit. So, this is really heavy snow. This is great snowman snow. Or snowball fight. Sorry about the camera work. Oh, he's just like a little kid. What are you doing? Huh? Are you playing in the snow? Here. Don't knock me off the ladder, dude. There we go. Last one. If you don't have one already, get one of these expandable ladders and carry it with you. You've got to be able to get up on your roof, especially if you've got solar system. The first part of this is I want to contrast between what we just went through and what we went through back last September up in Colorado when we had that snowstorm. Quite a contrast. The Colorado snowstorm was a total failure. I fell apart. I was sick. I didn't have any heat. It was a terrible experience.
Hey, what are you doing? It's cold out there. You do not want to go out. Stay in here with the heater.
So yeah, quite a contrast between the last snowstorm we went through and this one. So finally, after a couple of days of some really nasty, snowy, wet, muddy weather, today is finally mid-60s. The sun is out. There's not a cloud in the sky. It is about as blue a sky as you could buy anywhere. It is just beautiful here. The ground is drying up. So I clipped up Lefty this morning, and I owed him a really good walk. He's been a real trooper. When it was super muddy out here, we took some abbreviated walks and we stayed close to the truck. When we went back inside, I had to wipe down his paws. You know, he knows the drill. He lets me do all that. He's been a real trooper. So I owed him a big one this morning. So we packed up, and I got my banana and my hiking boots on, and we took off walking. Because it's been so nasty, we hadn't walked over to an area that we went this morning in probably 4 or 5 days. So we went up a way that we've been before many times, and there was a camp trailer and a pickup truck. They've been up there for at least a few weeks. I've seen them many times. I don't know who it was, but I'd seen the rig sitting there for a few weeks in the same spot. We went on past that rig, that campsite, and heard a dog. So I, turned, and here comes a dog, and a woman is chasing after the dog. So we stopped, and just to make sure that everything was okay with the dog and Lefty, and it was fine. This woman came, and she was saying something. I couldn't really hear her, and then finally I heard her, and she said, "I need help." So I, stopped immediately and walked back to her, and I said, "What do you need? What's going on?" And she said she's been stuck up there for 3 days. She can't move. Her pickup truck is stuck. She's trying to hook up her trailer to get out of there, and she couldn't do it. Now, she told me she was 74 years old. She's by herself with her dog. She has a 2-wheel drive pickup truck and a small camp trailer. She said, "I haven't seen a person in 4 days." I said, "Well, don't worry. I'm just camped right over the hill there, but we'll walk up this way and we'll come back and we'll get this straightened out." Lefty and I took our walk. We went far and wide like we usually do, but the whole time I'm just thinking about this poor woman and what she must have felt like. I've been in locations before where there's nobody around, and I would get these kind of glimmer moments of thought of, what if something happens? So I typically stay within sight or knowledge of other rigs. It just makes me feel a little bit better. Now, she was only, as the crow flies, 1/10 of a mile from where we're parked. So not far at all, but up and over and around a couple of hills. So she couldn't see me or any of the other few rigs that are around this area I'm in. She didn't know we were over here. And she was up in an area where there was nobody else. She was the only person up on that hillside. Lefty and I finished our walk. We came back around. I called out to her. She came outside. So I got a look at what was going on. It looked like her 2-wheel drive truck had just been spinning when she tried to move it 2 days ago, when there was still snow and slush. Then the ground got super saturated from that snow. It came down, was very wet and heavy, and it saturated the top 2-3 inches of dirt everywhere. She had just been trying it when it was still really saturated. So I had her get in the truck. She was able to get it into reverse, back it into position. We spent the next 30 minutes or so getting her trailer all hooked up, lowering her jacks, getting it clamped on. The safety pins that she had a really hard time with them. She didn't have the strength to pop them on. It was really kind of, nerve-wracking to think that she was up there. So I helped her get all the pins on, and then I chose her a path out of there, because there's several roadways in the dirt and the mud, but a lot of grooves and a lot of rut. She started to explain to me how really dire she was feeling, that she had put signs up on the trees to tell people that she needed help, and she was getting ready to, she said, just hike off and try to find some other people. Helped her take the signs down off the trees.
Take the signs off the tree in my truck now.
She asked if she could give me a hug, of course.
God bless you.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much.
You're very welcome. I'm glad I came to help you.
I am too.
And I walked in front of her and kind of guided her down the hill till we got down to the main maintained dirt road, flat. Told her to be safe, and off she went. So okay, she made it. Thank goodness. That was, I don't know, that was a scary thing to come across. As we walked away from there, I'm not a spiritual guy in any way. She said last night she went to bed and prayed that someone would come by to help her. Last night, the last thing I remember thinking about before I must have fallen asleep was that I wanted to shoot a little more video in this area before we leave to show everybody what it's like here. And now I'm shooting a video, unexpected, about helping this woman get unstuck. She had been communicating with her son. I can only imagine what he must have been feeling, knowing that his mom was up in a mountain of Arizona where it snowed and she's stuck. So I was so glad. I don't know the right word for the feeling, but I'm just really happy that we went that way this morning and found her and were able to get her all hooked up and get her out of that area. I don't know how to describe the feeling of it, but I'm just really glad that it worked out the way it did. Why did you just dump your whole toy basket on the floor? Huh? That is not an answer. English. English. I guess that's my cue that the video is over. Thank you everybody for watching. I'm glad to be able to share this story with you. Everybody take care, be safe. We'll see y'all again really soon. I don't think Squeaky Dinosaur squeaks anymore though, buddy. What? I ended up packing it in and the Colorado snow. Come on, give me a break. Just give me 10 minutes, okay? So like I said